You know, the Democrats in the House of Representatives had basically just been riding a high of victories pretty much since this past November when they won this, 40 plus seats. You know, the blue wave did happen, took a little bit longer than we thought it would, but eventually it did happen. And then since then, they have just had victory after victory after victory against this president. And that is why what happened this past weekend on Saturday is so shocking. The Democrats, who just 3 days before had actually won a court victory, Judge Ramos said, yeah, Trump administration, your lawsuit trying to block the House Intelligence and Financial Services Committee's subpoenas for your documents, your legal arguments are crap. The subpoenas are valid, and these banks immediately need to start complying and handing over the documents. On Saturday, it was announced that in spite of getting a legal victory 3 days before, the Democrats on both of those committees and Donald Trump, his kids, and the Trump organization had reached an agreement. The Democrats were going to halt these subpoenas for now. We're just going to temporarily delay them. Why? Well, because according to this compromise, there's a little too much, because you got this one court case going on, even though we just freaking won it. But there's another court case about documents going on in the lower courts, and it's just a little too much right now. We can't do it. I'm not kidding. That's their argument. There's too many balls in the air. We can't do it all. You'd already won this one. You'd won it. Yeah, Trump was going to appeal it, but they were going to lose that too. You had no reason to give up any ground. You had no reason to stop it. And yet, you did what the Democrats always do. You rolled over, showed your belly, just for the hell of it. There was no reason for this, folks. There was no reason. Oh, you can't fight 2 court cases at once? Have you guys ever been in a law firm? I work with these guys every day. You know how many different cases we have? Do you know how many different lawyers we have out there doing depositions on different cases in different parts of the country on any given day? And you're going to tell me that the Democrats didn't have 2 separate lawyers for 2 separate cases? Bull. They got scared. They always get scared. That's why the 8 years of Obama went down as the 8 years of compromise with Republicans, even though we never needed to do that. We still got steamrolled. And we're getting steamrolled again here. The Democrats are not courageous enough. They do not have enough of a spine. They rolled over when they didn't even need to. These judges, in every case so far, have sided with the Democrats. And then the Democrats, after riding this high of all these victories, suddenly say, let's work with this Trump guy. Let's do what he wants to do. What he wants to do is ignore the subpoenas. What he wants to do is break the law. We know that the banks were ready to comply, that the court system said, you're in the right. The public wants you to do this. And you just said, to hell with it. We're still going to give Donald Trump whatever he wants. And you know what? It's not going to stop him from attacking you on Twitter. It's not going to stop him from talking crap about you anytime he passes by a reporter. All it's going to do is give him even more fodder to say that you are weak and pathetic. And at this point, I don't know that that would be an incorrect assessment of what these Democrats are. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.